British brand Aerocoach has finally unveiled its new road-going Aero bars, and surprisingly, much of the fuss is not about the bars themselves. Keep watching today's video because we're telling you everything you need to know about the Aerocoach Ornix 32cm Aero bars. Also, stay tuned till the end for a detailed guide on how to choose the best handlebars for your bike. First up, let's talk about the Aerocoach Ornix 32cm Aero bars. P.S. It's not about the bars. In an era where aero gains are more marginal than ever, and many aero designs deliver low single-digit wattage savings at most. However, Aerocoach claims that it's less important how aero its bars are and more about how the rider uses them. Most estimates place the rider's contribution to total aero drag at roughly 80%. As a result, any minor improvement to the bike is much more negligible when compared to the entire system. That's not to suggest that aero components don't have advantages, because they do, but the brand is also quick to emphasize that the bar's main benefit is in the aero posture they help achieve. Now, let's get into details. The bars are obviously narrow, but at 325mm wide at the hoods and 375mm wide at the drops, they still meet the UCI's 350mm minimum handlebar width standard. Aerocoach's Xavier Disley calls the carbon bars purely racing handlebars, with zero sacrifices made for long touring rides. Coming up next, let's talk about its intricate design. The designers increased the reach to 91mm from the more common 80mm found on many bars. They accomplish this by moving the tops forward, which has the added benefit of providing more wrist room for sprinters. Now, with that narrow of a bar, that extra reach is absolutely crucial. Going narrower without increasing reach will result in the cyclist sitting more upright, thereby slowing them down, thus entirely defeating the purpose of an aero bar. Then there is also a brace across the front section, which improves overall rigidity. Disley believes this is critical for high-speed bunch sprint bike handling. However, Aerocoach is not only focused on aero benefits and stiffness, the bars have also been built with ease of use and function in mind. The skinnier shape should lessen the need for riders to aggressively tilt their levers inwards to achieve an aerodynamic posture. Now sure, riders can achieve more aero with levers angled this way. Aerocoach considers such setups exceedingly risky because they restrict access to and control of the brake levers. This is why the crew at Aerocoach carefully built the upper section of the Ornix drops to hide under the brake levers in the more traditional straighter position, while at the same time, the small width allows riders to enjoy the same aero benefits. Aside from this, the bars also help cyclists adopt and maintain a parallel arms breakaway position for longer periods of time. Even the upper front portion of the bars has a curve to facilitate access to Garmin head unit buttons. So this really is the ultimate win-win situation in all cases. Finally, where does it lack? Now, nothing can be perfect, not even the Ornix. While a superior aero shape, such as the one featured on the brand's land track handlebars, may be faster, the sacrifices in finding a solution to attaching road shifters to this type of design are just more difficult and potentially harmful for the end user. Additionally, with a reported weight of 355 grams, these are not hill climbers' handlebars. And don't even get us started on the price. In terms of pricing, Disley claims that the Ornix, while not cheap at PS $350 $425, offers higher aero savings than many more expensive aero wheels and components, but the latter part of this statement is pretty subjective, so we'll let you be the judge of that. Moving on, here's a complete guide for when you're in the market for new road handlebars, starting with why you need them in the first place. Aero road bikes are becoming increasingly popular, and the handlebar setup has a significant impact on reducing drag. Aerodynamic handlebars have a smaller surface area at the front that flattens out to provide a longer surface area on top. This means they cut through the air more efficiently and are also more comfortable to hold onto during a lengthy climb. Furthermore, aero handlebars are also constructed to accommodate internal wire routing, while more premium variants will champion a high level of integration. Next up, what is the best material for handlebars? The age-old question. Alloy or carbon? Well, you see, carbon bars are often lighter than alloy bars, dampen more vibration, and can be molded into a more aero or ergonomic shape. But at the same time, this also makes them a lot more delicate. And by delicate, we mean they don't even flex or dent before braking. They just break. Now, how do you choose the best road handlebar for yourself? Your riding style will determine the best handlebar shape for you. Go for compact if you're looking for somewhat relaxed endurance rides. Go for more conventional ones if you like your eyeballs out, nose stuck to the bar, and tend to hold the bar near the bottom of the drops. If you like to grip the bar at its center while sitting in the middle and want a fair drop, look for ergo bars, where doing so won't put a strain on your wrist. The thing is, it all depends on you. One handlebar won't do the trick for every single rider. So whenever you're out to buy one, ask yourself, which one do I see myself using? Alloy bars are often heavier and have a rougher feel than carbon bars, but they provide fairly similar performances. In fact, alloy bars are widely used in the pro peloton due to their longevity and impact resistance. And if the pros are using them, there's gotta be something. Coming up, let's look at some of the best road handlebars on the market. First up, the Prime Primavera Aero. Prime is a smaller brand that is widely distributed via wiggle and chain reactions, making it incredibly accessible. If you want the benefits of a carbon handlebar without spending your entire savings, the Prime Primavera Aero is definitely the way to go. While it's advertised as an aero bar, Prime makes no no claims regarding how many watts can be saved over a 40-kilometer time trial, so we can't really give a verdict on that. What we can say is that they are firm enough to dampen road noise before it reaches the hands. Internal wire routing is made refreshingly straightforward, and the price isn't bad for a pair of carbon fiber road handlebars either. Moving on to the Coefficient Road Race Carbon. Coefficient Road Race RR Carbon Bar is one of the best handlebars you'll ever find, and that's because of its outstanding ergonomics, aerodynamic design, descending grip, low weight, and variety of accessory mounting options. Now, all this comes to a pretty premium price tag of €379, which is almost $400, but that's expected when you're buying something of this quality. A lot of users are blown away by how quickly and easily you can get into a fast forward position on the RR. It automatically tucks you into a comfortable and aerodynamic riding posture while also providing additional descending grip and security. All these factors are largely attributable to the RR swope design. The coefficient refers to as a back sweep and a slope combined. This comes in handy when you're plunging down a major hill, driving around a curve, or gumming through your highest gear. So if your pocket can handle it, we would definitely recommend this one. Let's follow that up with the Envy Road. The premium level road carbon handlebar from Envy is an investment piece, but if weight reduction is vital to you, it's well worth it. This handlebar is not only lightweight, but it's also quite stiff and provides actual top-tier vibration dampening. We're telling you, it won't get much better than this. It is available in a variety of widths ranging from 38 to 46 centimeters, with the option of standard or compact drop. They support electronic shifting, have internal cable routing, and weigh 216 grams for a 40-centimeter wide bar with a compact drop. Next, the FSA Energy. FSA Energy bars come in both compact and ergo shapes. While the classic drop has a certain aesthetic appeal, riders and bike fitters alike have expressed their love for the shape and bend of the more modern compact drop. With 125 millimeters of drop, 80 millimeters of reach, and a few degrees of flare, your hands can easily settle into a comfortable position while still being able to reach the levers, and you can do all this sitting in an upright position. Can you believe that? Last but not least, Ritchie Neo Classic. The Ritchie Neo Classic handlebar has a polished silver finish and a round design with a classic drop, but with a little shorter reach and a shallower drop. The Ritchie keeps things simple here, with no back sweep or flare, and while it's not the lightest at around 300 grams, it's drilled for compatibility with a Di2 bar and junction box. It comes in widths of 40, 42, or 44 centimeters, and the center clamping area is the standard 31.8 millimeter. The sole drawback is that the handlebar is a tad bit expensive, but it's often available with a discount, which should ease that blow. That's a wrap for this video. Do you cycle often? What's your handlebar of choice? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.